Hello, everyone. Welcome to Heart Center Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. And please help me welcome Debra from Grow Your Light.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for having me.
You're more than welcome. I really enjoy doing these shows. So, for those of you that might be just quickly tuning in or might be watching us in replay, okay, what we would like to do, both Deborah and I will do some readings for the folks that are in the chat. And I think it just basically letting you know what kind of energy is going to be around you over the next month or so, because there's a lot of energetic stuff happening.
Yes.
Right? And we've got the Lionsgate portal on Thursday. There's that energy. We're cooking with Mazola. Things are happening. So I hope that you will join us for that. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment if you can after the show. It really, really helps with the algorithm. And I have Debra's contact info in the description of the video.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. So make sure that you go over and do a like, share, and subscribe on her channel. And then look out for some wonderful things that are coming from Debra. So I'm going to let you explain what you got on the go.
Oh,
yeah.
My book is coming out next month.
Perfect.
Yes. Okay. I just love saying that. My book is coming out. I've waited all my life to say that. My book is coming out. My publisher. Terrible. But Decode Tarot is coming out, and that's going to take you from, I created it because you got the deck, the clarity or a deck, and then you took some classes, you watched some videos, and you think, how do I put this together and package it to do readings, whether it's personal or private or online or professional. Yes. And my book takes you into that.
It does.
All the way through. Yeah. I don't get into business with it. It's just how to do your reading proper. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I did have a chance before to get a PDF of the book and went through it, thought it was amazing. Oh, so good. I did do a little write-up for you. I haven't heard back, so I don't know if they're going to use it or not, but I did, because it was, it takes a lot of the mystery out of the tarot and puts things together very nicely, and takes you not just from, the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is all about emotion. Yeah, it is, but it's 1,000 other things. So, and how do you put the Ace of Cups when you're, if you get the Ace of Cups with, let's say, the Three of Swords, right? How do those fit? How does it change and whatnot?
If the ace comes before the three, or the three comes before the ace, there's a whole bunch of different ways to read it. But yeah, thank you for putting that. Now, I did go through all the cards, but some of the cards I have a lot of experience with, because I do a lot of readings. And when this particular set of cards come out, it means this for sure. Yes. For sure. And so I have many of those in there, but some of them I was just editing another book, another one. I was with, what was it? It was with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, to me, is always good news. It might be down, but it's a wheel. It's always moving, right? Yes. And so whether it's up, it comes in reverse or upright. And I just have this little tiny bit written about the wheel because it just enhances. It makes me. It makes all the other cards around it smile.
Yes.
So, and I explained that, but
Oh, perfect.
it's not like learning every single card.
No,
Yeah.
no. And you know what? I think a lot of people um, read tarot intuitively, where
Mhm.
there's, you have a basic understanding of what the tarot is,
Mhm.
and kind of the history behind it, and then you can you can intuit other things that go in with it. So yeah, I find that very
It's
fascinating.
fun.
It is. So I want to say, Denise Fletcher, a new member, thank you. Thank you, Denise.
Yes,
Love
hi,
to have you
Denise.
part of the team. One of the things that I will ask you, Denise, is please send me an email so that I've got your email in my hot little book.
In my
Yeah,
book.
because sometimes it's easy to communicate with members through the community tab. And then other times it's a lot easier just to send an individual email, and
Yeah.
you don't want to be putting everybody's business up on the community tab, right?
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
yeah, absolutely. And we do have a couple questions. This is fabulous. What is your sense right now with the energy? How are you feeling with it?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
My, I have been a different person. You know, after VP,
Yes.
not the VP pick. I mean, after Kamala Harris got
Yes.
chosen, it was like I was really mad at first because I've been pro Biden and mad at everyone for going against him. And then all of a sudden it lifted. And I remember the 8 years prior to that, we would have a little bit of good news and then a lot of bad news.
Yeah.
One step forward, two back. So, but this has been sustainable. I have felt good every day
Yeah.
since. And so I'm just thrilled. And I'm happy and hopeful, like I used to be.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, when we weren't just always waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Right,
You
right.
know, it's really good news, but it yeah, this feels really, really good. And I totally understand where you're coming from,
Yeah.
because I did the same thing when I got the news that Biden stepped down. It was like a gut punch. It was like the day after the election 2016 all over again. And I went into that deep 3D human
Mm-hmm.
reacted. But yeah, by the next day, it was like, wait a minute,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
this this is so good. This is fantastic. This is wonderful.
Yeah.
And it was, like, I think we all collectively felt like um, we were protecting Grandpa Joe, right? We
Right.
knew that things, could be a little different, but I mean, come on, it's Grandpa Joe. Like, you don't want to be nasty to him.
Don't make
So
him sad.
no, no,
Right.
he did a lot. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I still think he's fabulous. I still think that he's going to go down as one of the greatest presidents ever for the things that
Yes.
he did. But yeah, now the energy is like, okay, let's do it. Let's get ready. Let's do it. Um,
Yeah, I was
yeah.
I was disappointed. Not well, I was disappointed because I've been following that man, Alan Lichtman, who has the 13 keys.
Yes.
And if Biden um, hadn't nominated, or I don't know, he didn't nominate, but appoint or
Yes.
whatever, he didn't hand the presidency over. If he had handed the presidency over, she would run as an incumbent, which
Yes.
would save a key. And but what I was really fearful of was that it would just be out in the open and anybody would run Any Democrat on the road will run and muck up the gears. But this was so smooth. She's doing so well.
She is. She is.
Mhm.
I am just loving her. I am loving the fact that um, she's got a little bit of that backbone attitude, when she came out, especially when she said, "You got something to say? Say it to my face."
She
Like,
is scrappy.
oh, go get him. Go get him, Kamala. Come on.
Yeah, she's not afraid. She's not
No,
afraid at all.
no. And I think that she is exactly what we need
Hmm.
in this moment. So
Absolutely.
just quickly want to say hello to some folks. So Denise Fletcher, we say hello to you. Tiffany Tisdale, Teresa Levine, Sherry, Voices from the Swamp. Hello, my sister.
Hello.
We have got Diamond. Hello, Diamond. And who else? Do you have a couple questions? Joyful Journey. Hello, hon. Nice to see you here. Mary Thornberry. Janet Bora Bora is here. Excellent. All righty. Well, now
Great.
there's some of you that are sitting back and you're not saying anything. That's all right. That's okay. You're more than welcome to kind of lurk in the background and just watch and see what happens. Right? You can absolutely do that. So, all righty. And yes, Denise,
Yeah.
no more walking on eggshells with T sending his mega after regular Americans. Yes.
I'm so happy.
Yes, me too. There is nothing that they can come up with now that
Right.
doesn't make them look like whiny little brats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They've always been whiny little brats, but
yeah,
now it's really out in the open.
really out in the open. Yes. And Mary Thornberry, yes, both Kamala and Tim are 1964 wood dragons, and we are in the year of the wood dragon. I take that as a good.
Wow. I
All
didn't
right.
know that. Thank you for
Well,
that. That's a rabbit hole I want to go down. I'll be doing that
excellent.
after.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. We've
Yeah.
only got 4 questions, so yeah, let's get
I'm
into
gonna
that now. You tell me.
first day. I'm gonna get his numbers first.
Yes. Yeah, Sherry Waltz kind of came out of nowhere. Um, I,
Yeah.
he wasn't even on my periphery when I first started looking at possible VP picks. But you know what? What I've learned about him over the last 24 hours, I'm thinking, hey,
Yeah.
this guy got it together. Like, yeah, he's gonna balance her. He's gonna support her. This is a really um, it's a team that reminds me of Obama Biden
Oh,
first administration, right? Where they just meshed so well. So
that's
yeah,
awesome. Yeah, he's a 30/3. So a double three basically, but not a 33. I know
yeah,
that's confusing, but that's communication. That's able to be so creative that he'll find a way out of the safe house. He'll find
mhm,
his way out of things because he's
yeah,
cagey that way. Not in a mean way. I mean, it
yeah,
can work against him because I've done plenty of phone calls, on my work where a three life path can be a little bit of a stalker because they're so creative. They can say, well, maybe I will go into this bakery because he sometimes comes here and maybe after seeing
yeah,
me he'll fall back in love, blah blah blah, that kind of stuff. But
yeah.
that works really well in government,
Mm-hmm.
knowing the right words to say and
Yes,
on the fly. So bravo.
nice,
Yeah.
perfect, perfect. That is going to work.
Yes.
All righty. So, uh, Denise Fletcher would like to know,
Ah,
How long before I'm able to read tarot on my own? Right now.
Well, my dear, yes, she's in my members. She's and she's been there for every week. We've been
Oh,
going through intense, and it's semi-private. I mean, there's just a few. I think most we have 6, but we go through it. And so right now, you can do it, and anyone can do it, even if you only know 5 cards really well or whatever, because those 5 cards can get spirit to give you a message through it. So one of the cards will give you a memory of something in the past, a memory of a person in the past. So you bring up that name. There's a whole lot of things that can happen. So right now would be good. And we have a meeting tomorrow, so we'll talk about how you're going to manifest that.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And you can, Denise, you can do it whenever you want. You actually get to decide when you're going to be able to do it on your own.
You
And
are quite good. Yeah.
yes, and from sort of past experience, you really start to get good at reading tarot as soon as you allow yourself the
Yes.
opportunity to be wrong.
Yes.
And you can say, you know what? This is the message that I'm getting. It doesn't make any sense to me. And remember that it doesn't need to make sense to you. It only needs to make sense to the person that you are reading for.
Right.
So you're the messenger. So take the pressure off yourself about, being right, and just deliver the message, whatever it is that comes to you, and deliver it with the faith that the person getting the message is going to understand. Whether it's right now, tomorrow, a week from now, there will come a time when they will go, oh, I know what that was.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, totally makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, forgive yourself if you are a little off. It's okay. Nobody is 100% right all the time. Yeah. So
Right.
there you go. That I hope that works for you. I will. Okay. I will pick a card for you, and it's really funny. This is from the Witching Hour, and this is the spell is cast.
Awesome.
Let go. All right. And this is it. It's like the star in the tarot. This is to surrender to your abilities. Let it go. Let the universe do its thing. Don't try to interpret the universe. Go with the flow. Let it be. You will be successful.
Mm.
And the more that you listen to what it is that the universe is telling you, the more confidence it's going to give you. The more confidence you get, the more that you're going to hear.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I actually have kind of the same thing with my deck here. I do have the 7 of Wands, which addresses, which mirrors that
Yeah.
you don't have to be right. Don't defend it. If and that's the scariest part is what if I'm wrong? The message is it's a big picture. It's not the little picture, right?
Yeah.
But so you don't have to defend your position on that, and to go even. This is temperance,
Yeah.
meaning just stay in the middle of the road, whatever, and open your mind, whatever spirit says. And this is the best card. Ready? Drum roll. Death.
Yay. Ah, new beginnings.
New beginnings. Yes. So when I have the death card, and anybody, I'm always the teacher. I always teach it. But when I have the death card, it's a natural ending. It's not like something's going to quit you. You just let go of something. It's not a bad thing at all.
No.
No.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I hope that was helpful, Denise. And hello, Sue Toffee. Yeah, I've got you on the list. Thank you for being here. Charlie C. Sage of Fire. Hello. Thank you for being here. All righty. Let's do that. So, Tiffany Tisdale would like to know the energy coming in. The energy coming in around you. All righty.
I like that question.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. So, can I go? I just got.
Yes, of course.
So, I do have the energy coming up is a solitary one. This is the high priestess, meaning that she calls you, it's almost like the hermit. The hermit is more bossy. The hermit, if hermit is in your future, he comes behind you and picks you up from the collar and say, "Come into the cave with me. I've got some talking to do."
Yeah.
But the high priestess is a whisper, same elements. And also the one thing is that where the hermit is going to give you a lot of information, like a download of spiritual wealth, the high priestess doesn't do that. It's just like bits by bits, whatever you need for the next step, you'll get. I do have that you'll connect with that with the lover's card. You'll connect with that really well and then celebrate a new beginning with this because I have the nine of cups. The nine of cups. So it'd be something to celebrate. So wherever you are now, just keep going because you've got guardians right there with you.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. And I start off with, and I got the Ace of Wands for you. And that is, yeah, new ideas, creativity. There's all kinds of good things that are going to be coming in if you allow them to come in. Don't anticipate that just because something good has happened, that now something not so good is going to happen.
Yeah.
Right? Just let it go. Give into that energy. Know that you absolutely deserve it,
Mm-hmm.
and that it is going to work for your benefit. This is, you're a go-getter. You're assertive. You're a positive person. The cup is always half full, and that sort of thing. So absolutely don't give into that Five of Wands energy where you're thinking that, yeah, if something good happens, something is going to come by to take it away. Just accept it. I also got for you the broken branch. And yeah, this talks about, heartache, but it's not, I don't get the sense that it's, yes, someone breaking your heart. This is more about letting go of things that are not moving you forward. Anything that is kind of holding you back from being the best you that you can be. And so the broken branch is, if you've ever seen a plant and it's thriving and it's doing really, really well, and all of a sudden some of the leaves start to turn yellow. There's a reason that we cut off the dead leaf, is you don't want energy going into something that is not growing. So by pruning, by cutting away things that are not serving you, you are allowing the things that are going to be creative and wonderful to just flourish even better, because they are getting all the nutrients, all the good things that you can put forward. So that's what I get for you, Tiffany. I hope that that's helpful. It's a good energy.
It really is.
Yes, absolutely. Okie dokie. All right. And Diamond would like to know, what good things are coming for me in August?
I love that. Money. I just got money.
Money?
Want some money, honey?
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
actually,
Yeah. Be your best, loudest cheerleader.
Actually, yeah, absolutely. But it came in through the Queen. Sorry, the Queen of Pentacles.
Ah,
So that tells me that you're grounded, you're
yes.
logical. I also have the Seven of Pentacles, which means there's some wealth of information and what makes you've got it in savings kind of thing. You got your
Mhm.
money in savings, but it's also with the Hierophant, which is some basic, not basic, he's not basic, sorry, but it's more traditional spiritual stuff. And when I get the Hierophant, yes, it can mean like Christianity or Muslim or,
Mhm.
the traditionals. It can mean that. But what I see when I see this is that you need to create a protocol, is what Spirit is saying to me at this point. So, in other words, if you're doing readings, if you're doing you're going to get money somehow. You only two ways to get money, and that's through a product or a service. So you choose service, you get paid right, pretty quick, and then product takes a little while, but or vice versa. The thing is that you need a protocol and a plan. I think is
Yes.
what it is.
Yes. Yep.
Looks good though.
Absolutely. It does. It does. Okay. I start you off with the Queen of
Queen
Cups.
of Cups.
Queen of Cups. This
Wonderful.
is I know what I want. I know what I'm doing. I know where my resources are. I'm I'm quite happy to just kind of sit in this energy and watch what happens next. Right? Very Queen of Cups is she's very nurturing in a lot of ways, right? She knows how to express herself. She also likes the finer things in life, and that's okay. You can have those too. I also get the World,
Mm,
and that is just sort of confirmation that
yeah.
yeah, good things are coming to you. Just sit back and enjoy it.
Yes.
Absolutely enjoy it. You can say, yeah, you know what? I am pretty damn hot. Watch me.
Step
You know,
aside.
yeah, yeah. Like, I'm living my best life. Absolutely. So I think that, yeah, there are um, good, good things coming for you, Diamond. So, yeah, that is a wonderful, wonderful message for what's coming up. Yeah. Ah, thank you. She
Thank you.
said, you always hit the nail on the head.
Oh,
Yeah. Wonderful. Excellent. Alrighty. And Sue Toffee. If
hi,
not
Sue.
too late, may I please know how my rental home move will go at the end of August?
All right.
Yeah. Ah, you're welcome, Diamond. Okay. Sue Toffee. The rental home move at the end of August. Okay.
One thing I get here is interesting because when you have a question like that, you have an event coming up.
Mhm.
We imagine it a certain way.
Yes.
I see this as what Spirit is telling me here is that it's going to be great, but it's not going to be the great you have in your head.
Yeah.
So if you are a person, I don't remember your numbers, but if you're really open and flexible, and well, I don't really like that color or something like that, but you get used to everything
Yeah.
and don't let it bring you down. It looks good. It
Hmm.
looks good. Nice surprises. Happy
Yes.
surprises.
Yeah. Absolutely. And Sue, the first thing that came to me was make sure that you read the paperwork. Okay, don't just
Yeah.
when someone presents you the lease or whatever and says, "Oh, sign here, initial here, sign here." Just say, "Yeah, absolutely." Just a moment
Mhm.
and go through it. Okay, just make sure that you know exactly what it is that you're signing up for. I don't think that there's anything in there that would be glaringly wrong, but you you just you just might find something in there that the fridge and stove are not included, and yet when you were accepted for the place, they were, and you can say, oh, I thought they were included, can we change that, that kind of stuff. um, then I go to the Three of Cups. You're celebrating. Yeah, this is
Mm-hmm.
going to work out well. Um, and I think that you are going to be making some decisions along the way, that there's going to be some opportunities for you to kind of speak up and say, well, I prefer this to that,
Mm-hmm.
and so on. Um, and I do agree with Deborah that um, be open, right? Don't just dig your heels in and say, this is what I want. I want nothing other than that, because you don't know. The universe might be trying to give you something so much better, but it backs off when you say no. You go, okay, then, someone else is going to get it. So I think that it does work out well, and you'll be quite happy in there. So,
And I do have some information. I don't know how you like Chat GPT or artificial intelligence, but there is a program out there for free that you plug in your contract and it spits out regular words. So it's plain Jane words.
yes.
So you might want to look into that.
Yeah. Yeah. Not yet. The back door is just a composed or whatever to the whatever in the seventh degree of you know the lean weight. Yeah, English, please.
Oh, you are, yeah, you are an 8 life. Thank you for putting that in to remind me. You're an 8. You're an 8 life path having and it's an 8 universal year. Oh,
Yes,
I just remembered something. It's I don't want to take up too much time, but this is
go
blowing
ahead.
my mind. 7 universal year was last year. 8 is this year. So the last year, whoever creates with their own morals and boundaries, I'm talking political now, right? Morals and boundaries, and you kind of define yourself, uh, who you are in your ethos, right? And you can manifest that and bring it down to earth as long as everyone understands the words. In other words, you walk your talk and all that stuff. How this works out is that the Republican Party had the same 7 universal year last year. They defined themselves, but now they have to walk their talk and they can't because it's not true. And you have to be true, and it has to be understandable to the masses to understand it. The only one, well, Democrats have been true, and they're manifesting mad fast right now. It did take until August, but we're
Yeah,
here, July. But I'm sorry for that tangent. But whatever universal year it is, that is your personal year. So bravo.
perfect.
Sorry for that
That is
segue.
wonderful. That is excellent. Good things. Good things, Sue.
Yeah.
All righty. And let me just double check. I think was there. Hello, Annie Hamlet. Nice to see you. Okay. There we go. And Anya would like to know, if there's still time, what can my guides tell me about August?
I like that. Let's see who your guide is.
Yeah. What do they want you to know for August?
Oh, so your guide is your contemporary. So the one that's speaking through now. And I think there's a guide for every segment that you're going through. So, but and it is the one to help you move forward, but on not just in your head. And
Yeah.
I know that right now you have a decision to make. If it's not right now, it'll be in August. Sometime there's be a, but just take a pause. Don't rush it, and you will have the answer because he's working on it with you, and it's not going to break your heart, whatever that means. And it's not going to break your heart. And so the only caution is that you need to make sure you pace yourself. That's the message.
Yep.
There you are.
Absolutely. Okay. So from the witching hour, I pulled the sacred vows, and this is about commitment, devotion, belief systems, and so on. It is like the Justice card in the tarot. Mm-hmm. And so what the sacred vows ask us to do is to guide us in the direction that we need to go. These are sort of like promises that we have made to ourselves, and sometimes we forget them. And it just allowing your guides to speak to you and let you know that maybe just examine some of the beliefs that are coming up around this decision. I also got the Fool, which is take a chance, right? Take a chance. You can, if you go forward in one direction and it doesn't work out or it doesn't feel right, guess what? You can change your mind. You can say, okay, well, this is what I would have done in the past. This no longer resonates with me. I'm going to try something else. So don't think of it in terms of the Five of Cups, like you are walking away from something and, see it as a painful disappointment. Look at it as the Two of Cups. You are making a conscious decision to go forward towards something better, something that is still emotionally fulfilling, but just better. So I think that what the guides or what the guide is saying based on what I've got here is, yeah, you can always change your mind. Oh, yeah, need to hear take a chance about writing a book. Exactly. Exactly. Hello, Karen Doyle. Nice to see you here. So, yeah, Anya, just do it. Give it a start. Start with a sentence, and then go to a paragraph and just take it from there. Right? You've got at the end of it, if you decide, no, I'm not going to publish this. You have had the opportunity to examine things for yourself, in yourself, and about yourself. And that is not a wasted journey.
What kind of book is it? Is it fiction or nonfiction? Do you know, Marina?
I don't know.
Tell us about it, Anya.
And hello, Brooke. Nice to see you here, my darling. And yeah, she's talking about
photos. Oh, wow. Like an art book.
Why not?
I love it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Good for you. Okay. Nonfiction. Okay. Good for you.
Do it. Try it. Mm-hmm. Take a leap. Take a chance. Take a chance.
Energy. Yeah, we had all wands. That's great.
And hello, Rooted Willow.
Hi, Rooted Willow.
Okie dokie. And we have got Jana. And Jana would appreciate a reading. Absolutely.
with 2 question marks.
Yes.
That's interesting.
Yes. Good. Good. Anya says
Yeah.
thanks. I really needed this push. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Yeah. Just do it. Start.
So, Jana, I have an interesting read here. Maybe you can tell me about it. I have messages of love coming in, but the next 2 cards are broken visions and not staying in rough waters. I am going to imagine that that is your thinking. It's not so much a relationship that's going to go wrong, or it's the expectations you have with the messages of love that's going to be coming in. So how does that sound on you? That's just a message that came in. But the reverse 3 of wands, upright, means you're looking towards the future, and it's a really good, positive, moving forward card. This is kind of stumping you a bit. And
Yes.
then the 6 of swords, that upright is moving into calmer waters. Reversed is not moving in. You're staying in maybe some old energy. But that's the cool thing about having psychic readings, because this is the energy that spirit is telling us right now. And you just say, oh, I don't want that going on. And you just release it. I mean, you change your mind. And I mean, enlightenment happens in an instant. And we all here to choose differently if we choose to. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps.
Absolutely. Okay. And Jana, what I'm getting for you is the situation that you are in right now. Your guides are saying, look, the 8 of Pentacles, take a look at all the things that you have accomplished. Don't don't let yourself diminish all the work that you have done, and don't allow someone else to diminish any work that you have done. This is about your not only your financial future, your health, everything that is related to you. You have put in the hard work, so you can take pleasure in knowing that you've done that. Okay, this is also about fairness. I get justice. So if you're looking at, okay, what I'm getting is, if this is a relationship that is somehow um, falling apart, or a new relationship that is starting, um, know what you bring to the table. Okay, know what it is that you have accomplished and what is yours, and you can take ownership of what is yours. It has to, in the grand scheme of things, it has to be fair, right? um, I always think of justice as, yeah, kind of balancing things out. I also got the Temperance card for you.
Mm.
So you're again talking about the balance, right? The weighing both sides, but um, knowing yourself well enough to know where you fall in there, right? Um, and then from the witching hour, I pulled dance. Dance.
Time to celebrate.
Celebrate. This is, yeah, like the Page of Wands. This is freedom. It's liberation. It's um, appreciating yourself, appreciating all the work and things that you have put into the universe, and the universe is acknowledging that. So yeah, I think that is absolutely fantastic. Be the best you that you can be, and know that, yeah, you worked hard for that. Exactly. I've paid my dues, she says. Yes, ma'am, you,
Yes.
yeah. Don't let anyone try to you know,
Yeah.
put a barrel over that light.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Chair
Music,
dancing.
whatever.
Do do do
Yeah,
do.
just turn the music up.
Yep.
Perfect. I hope, Janet, that is useful. And now, Buck says, I know this is not a political space. That's all right.
That's all right.
But have you danced together on our man waltz? I haven't been able to share the dance of joy with my family yet. Consider yourself danced. Yay!
We are very happy. I'm very happy.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? We have time. I think we're going to finish a little early, which turns out absolutely perfect. And
Yep.
I'll tell you guys why. Before we went live, I was telling Deborah that I'm feeling a little off, like my stomach isn't happy and whatnot. Um, but I wanted to go ahead and do the show anyway because when I give in to the energy that people bring into the room,
Yeah.
it always makes me feel better. So it's kind of like, okay, well, I don't feel so great right now, but I know I'm going to feel better. And and Deborah had said, well, you know what? If you just let folks know,
Yeah.
and if we have to leave early, then that can work out. So yeah, that we're 46 minutes in. We've done the readings for the folks who have asked. Fantastic.
Yeah.
And thank you, Karen Doyle, who says,
Hi,
I look
Karen
great.
Doyle.
Thank you.
Yes, you do look great.
Ah, thank you. So um just maybe we can throw a couple cards on the energy around um, waltz
Okay.
and just what's happening around him.
You won't believe what I just drew.
Uh-oh. What?
Okay, I don't know if I influenced this, but I mean, I'm pretty. My guides and I are pretty square. I mean, we go by the rules. But the first card out was the six of cups, meaning that this is his input, his availability is going to um, move generations. This is old. This is generations that it's going to affect in a good way because I've got the 9 of cups, wishes fulfilled, and then Knight of Cups, messages of love. And I must say that I was rooting for Shapiro because I wanted an attack dog with
Yes.
political and stuff. He's a prosecutor, but well, then I heard about Waltz, and I just like him a whole lot better. A whole lot better. I think
Mm-hmm.
it's exactly what she did. Good, but
Yep.
all this is going to happen. Yay!
Yep. Absolutely.
What
And
did
he
you get?
sort of come from from the back of the pack.
Yeah.
What what I got was the 4 of Swords. Okay, this is someone who um, he has spent time in deliberation and in knowing who he is and what it is that he brings to the table. He doesn't need someone to be his cheering committee and to say, oh, he did this and he did this and he did that. He
Yeah.
knows what he did. His satisfaction is that honest self satisfaction when you know that you've done a good job and you did it. You did the job because it was the right thing to do, not because someone was going to be standing behind you cheering you on.
Right.
Okay, this is something I think that this was something that was discussed with him early on, and it took him a little while um, to kind of say yes. I also get the Chariot in that this is him being able um, to kind of steer the horses down the middle, right? That there might be little bumps and turns, and you go a little left, you go a little right, but ultimately I'm steering the ship forward and we're going straight. And that's exactly what his personality is. What?
What?
Oh, nothing. I just had a pop-up that,
Oh,
sorry, thinking out loud.
we've got some good comments. Go ahead.
Absolutely. And I get the world,
Oh, man.
right?
I'm so
So
happy.
yes, yeah, this, um, he, I think the best part of it is he knows who he is. And he's comfortable in his own skin. And um,
Mm-hmm.
I think that Kamala is very much the same way. That's why they uh, that synergy between the two of them is, um, you know how you've got two toddlers, and what one doesn't think of, the other one will, and they encourage. Okay, think of that sort of in adult form where they are fully functioning adults and they are able to propel each other forward. I think this is going to be a good thing.
He spent a lot of time in Congress, and so he was the head of the Intelligence Committee and all that stuff. And having someone who knows how to govern. I mean, she does too, but she was in the
Yeah.
Senate for a short time.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
hi, Ness. Ness said last time we were together, I guess, did a reading for about 3 weeks ago, and she's rewatched it. And it helped so much. Thank you, Ness. That's a nice
Yeah.
confirmation. I appreciate that. You're the
Good.
best. You are the
Wonderful.
best.
Absolutely. Perfect. And Marby Gangora has joined us. Chris Queen. Yes. Um, maybe let's put that up there. Yeah, there's a lovely, fun interview.
On Pod Save America.
Yeah,
Oh,
last Thursday. Love it. Teased him a little about his style, and he responds exactly like you say, Marina. Fun and comfortable. Yeah,
yep.
yeah. You know what? Any anyone who has coached, especially at the high school level, right? Um, you have to be someone that gets along well with everyone because the 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 team needs to respect the coach and they need to do they need to get everyone on board, right? So that the team is playing as a team. And yeah, he's just an all around great guy. And I think the more that we see of him, the more that we hear of him, yeah, the more that we're going to like him. So
And
yeah, Chris, yeah, didn't get a notification. You know what? If just make sure that you are you are subscribed to the channel, and it's not that I don't believe you, but every once in a while YouTube does something weird, and all of a sudden people who have been subscribed to the channel for quite some time are just automatically unsubscribed. No notice to you, no notice to me. You just disappear. So make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and make sure that you hit the little bell icon. And
right.
yeah, notifications for all. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I remember Sherry one time, and this was earlier in the year, last year, that, um, and I mean, Sherry is one of my moderators going,
Yeah.
um, why am I unsubscribed from your channel? Yeah, yeah. And read on what Trump and Vance think he
Yeah,
is.
that's what Ness. I want to read on that. I just pulled cards on that.
Did you? Okay. All right.
So reverse magician, manipulators,
Yes. Yeah.
3 of Swords, heartbreak, and they want to walk away.
Yeah.
They would much rather not run.
no fair. I read a short little article um, this morning where there was apparently one of the attack ads against now Waltz is, oh, listen, he's the guy that he wanted or he did allow felons in his state the right to vote. Can you
Right.
believe it? Can you believe he did that?
That was Trump or Vance?
No,
Who said that?
that was well, I think it was coming from the Trump side. That can you believe that Waltz
Oh,
did that in his
oh, I
and
see,
it
I
was
see.
like, hello, 35th convicted felon, adjudicated rapist. Now, you think it's a bad idea for
Right.
felons to vote? Okay, then, it's ridiculous. Okay, so yeah, they're not happy. They're mad.
What'd you get?
They are really, really mad.
This is fun, this
It is.
part.
Okay, so I got the Knight of Cups. This I will promise you anything. Just tell me what you need me to say. Okay?
Exactly.
Please. What do you want to hear? Tell me what you want to hear and I'll say it. Followed up by the Ace of Cups. Baby, whatever you want. Yes. The answer is yes. Just
That's so true with the magician too. The
yes.
manipulator, master manipulator.
Yes. Just I can make this work. I can turn this around. They're yeah, what they're seeing is kind of the end of the end of Happy Days, right? Where it was, oh yeah, we're going up against Sleepy Joe, and we're going up against someone who can't debate, someone who can't do this, who can't do that. It didn't matter that I mean, Trump has never had a solid debate in his life. He doesn't know how to do that. He just knows how to attack and not really say anything of substance. So yeah, they can see that this is the end. They're at the end of their party. Things are over. And now, yeah, who's going to go down with the ship?
Yeah.
Who's going to go down with the ship? Watch how quickly they start to they start to blame each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
Trump has already started. Well, if he's got buyer's remorse about picking JD Vance, it was, well, my sons told me to. He wasn't my first pick. My son.
He threw his son. What?
He threw his sons under the bus. That's not who he wanted. Right.
Oh my gosh. Well, Christine said something. Currently illegals from crossing the border are voting in California. You heard, but where did you hear that? You have to vet these things.
Yeah.
I'm not shouting you down or anything, but this is what disinformation. We hear it from somebody on the bus, or we hear it from this, and we think, well, that's a good narrative. And Snopes is really good. Snopes. Snopes is really good to run that through.
Absolutely.
But thank you, Christine, for saying something like that, so I could say, let's check out the source before
absolutely
passing it along.
Because that is that's one of those things that has come up more than once about the illegals are crossing the border in California, and that is sort of trying to put out the narrative that if the Democrats win California, it would have been due to the illegals. I got news for you. There are more people that get into Texas crossing the border that are illegals. So does that mean that if the Republicans win in Texas, it's because illegals crossed the border and voted Republican?
You can't. Our voting system is way too. There's so many checks and balances with our voting system. You can't do it. You just simply can't move in that direction. There's no way. I know we all think maybe they can because of Trump's narration, but we have had a solid voting system. The the lines of what do you call it? Gerrymandering is weird, but that's not voting. When you vote,
No.
it's a sacred act, and there's so many checks and balances. I just they checked when Trump took all of this to court. They checked on our system, and there were the only people. Well, there was a couple people who did vote for dead people, and they were Republicans. So it's
Yeah.
illegals will not set their illegals. I shouldn't have even said that. I'm sorry. People who don't have papers, I guess. I don't know, but they don't set themselves up to get
No.
involved with our politics. They just
Yes.
want safe housing. So
Yeah.
please, they don't
Exactly.
care.
And if I'm in the country illegally,
Yeah.
do I want to go up to an official and say, hello, my name is so and so.
I don't have no
my
documents,
address. Yeah.
no
No,
driver's license, no papers.
no,
Yeah, no.
no. I don't tend to believe that. And yeah, book says, do you think Trump got money for putting Vance
He
in?
gets money for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will, yeah, I kind of don't want to get too much into that because I'm hoping that this is one of those things that we can cover later on.
Okay.
But the president of Egypt in 2016, just before Trump was sworn into office, had $10 million US dollars removed from their country's foreign currency reserves, which was an exceptionally high amount of money. They took it out in cash and $100 bills, went into 2 large duffel bags weighing about 200 pounds. And coincidentally, within a couple days, Trump announces that he just put $10 million into his campaign.
Yeah.
And there's been a lot of investigation on it. And
Bill Barr. Bill Barr shut
Bill
it
Barr
down.
pulled it. Yeah. No, wasn't enough there. So there's a lot.
Oh, I guess they're on stage right now. Harrison Walls. Ness is saying they're on stage and it makes her happy.
Oh, good. All righty. Well, listen, having said that, we are now at 1 hour and 2 minutes. Yay.
Yay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Deborah.
Really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Yes, I enjoyed it as well. And see, I feel so much better. So yeah, that's good.
Me
and
too.
Thank you to all of you that
thank
are
you,
here.
Ness.
Yeah. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Go to my website, marinasheartcentertarot.com. If you're interested in booking a reading, go over to Deborah's channel. Get in touch if you want to get a reading with Deborah. Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Do that. Okay.
All right.
Everyone. See you soon.
See
Bye.
ya. Bye.